Hello, and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa, and I live in Michigan with my husband and my 2 girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 138. Got my coffee in my Scrappy Sunday mug because it's Scrappy Sunday. Pumpkin spice creamer. Today is Sunday, January 30th. Yep, January 30th, 2022. This is the last episode of January. All right, this is my podcast where I share my knitting, sometimes crochet, sometimes cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. If you are new, welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I need more coffee. So today all I have is knitting, and I have 1 finished object and 4 whips. No stash acquisitions. I'll show my next cast on, which will be on Tuesday. Yes. What else? Is there anything else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I am participating in this Stash Down 2022 over on Instagram. It's hosted by Bernadette Makes. And since this is the end of January, I am going to have 1 more finished object before January ends. So next week I will share all my totals for January, how many meters I knit out of my stash. That is a year-long knit along, and it's kind of like Stash Dash. The only different rule is you can't use yarn purchased after January 1st, 2022. Hence, you're supposed to use your stash. So I am doing that all year long, and every month I'll share my meters. And then maybe after 6 months I'll share my meters. My goal is 50,000. But I got some pretty large projects going, so if I just keep chugging along, it might seem like I'm not finishing very much, but once I finish these big projects, my meters are gonna shoot up to the sky. Usually during Stash Dash, it's 3 months, and I think last year I got 18,000. I did finish a blanket then, but so I feel like I can do 50. For a whole year, I think I can do it. So that is the goal. We will see what happens. All right, are we ready for finished objects? Finished object, 1 and only. I don't know, how do I want to show these? This way, I guess. Socks. Oh, look at these. This is Opal Joy. I had a lot of comments last week. Thank you very much for the color. There was on the tag, there was 2 numbers, and I'm like, I don't know which one's the colorway and which one's the dye lot, because I knew that's probably what they were. So the colorway for these is 9984. These are for my mother for Christmas. Is this her first pair or second pair? I think this is her second pair. I think. Or am I working on her second pair? I don't know. I don't remember. I'll have to look at my book. Anyway, these are for my mom. I really love these. 64 stitches. I use Chiaogoo red lace, 1.5 US 1.5, 2.5 millimeter. Yeah, I'll go through the rest of my stuff, my stats for my socks, because I have a whip. But yeah, here they are, and I love them. And that is my only finished object. That's okay. I've been like really hardcore working on my blankets. So socks have been kind of like on the back burner. Once I finish a blanket, I'll have some more time for other projects. This is Knit for Brains. Whip number 1. No soup for you. Oh, love Seinfeld. All right. I think last week I had just a cuff of these, I believe. West Yorkshire spinners. This is the wood pigeon colorway. I was planning on making these for my mom, and she saw them, and she liked them, so they are going to be for her. That's the one good thing about our measurements are it's the same. So if she really doesn't like them, it's fine. Then I'll take them. But bam! Oh, I do love these though. I thought these purples were the same when I was winding it, when I was caking up this yarn, but they're different. They're obviously different. So there's 4 colors in there, and between the little, I like how sometimes these in-between stripes kind of like checkerboard, and then sometimes they stripe. It's awesome. And then those also are alternate color. It goes from like a light gray to dark gray. Where's purple? I don't know. So I have 1 tube done minus the heel. I'm going to put my heel right there. Yeah. I do 12 rows of 2x2 rib. 64 stitches. I don't know. What else? I guess you want to see this one. I'm like, oh, if I just had like 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. It's okay. It is what it is. Now my nose is going to run. I was waiting for the laundry to finish, and I wonder if I can finish a load of laundry and do my toe. I almost made it. So here's the second sock. Do another close-up. There's where I'm going to put my heel. So yeah, and there's my toe. I decrease every other row, and until there's 12 stitches on each needle, since I do my magic loop. And then I Kitchener. I think right now I have 16. So I'm like maybe 6 rows away. But that's okay. So I might finish this today. This is just keeping track. I like to have something in the front of when I do my toes and my heels, so that I know when I do 1 row and then I do 1 row, when I come back and I see that marker, it means I need to either decrease a row or just keep knitting. It just helps me keep track. So that's just hanging out there for that purpose. I do magic loop, 32-inch cord, Chiaogoo red lace, US 1.5, 2.5 millimeter, 64 stitches, 12 rows of 2x2 rib for my cuff. And I'm going to do a cut-in afterthought heel. Right there. These do not match. They kind of match, but kind of don't, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it real well. Maybe. Nails are probably going to make noise on here. So the blues and the purples match, but so we have light purple here and then dark purple. Light gray. I don't know if this is gray or blue, whatever. This light gray and then this, or I guess we'll say gray and light blue. And then we have dark purple and light purple. So it does like the opposite, which I thought was pretty funny. I didn't want to cut it. I could have cut it to make it match, but I didn't feel like it. And so when I finished the first sock, I just started the second sock, and that's how it worked out. So yeah, I thought that was cool. My mom didn't care. She's like, I don't care if they don't match. So it worked out. So yeah, these will be done. I was going to try to sneak in another pair in January before February 1st, before I have to start my Desert Vista dye work sock on the 1st. And I'm like, ooh, can I do it? The answer is yes. I don't know when I started these. Oh, I had the cuff done on my last episode, but I don't think I worked on them that much until like Thursday or Wednesday, and I'm like, all right, let's see if we can finish these. So that when the 1st starts, I can cast on a new pair of socks. Yep. So I think on Monday, I'll probably finish this toe today, and then Monday I'll put the heels in. Tomorrow's Monday. And then I will have these done. And then I'll work on something on Monday. I will be showing all my projects here. I will have plenty to keep me busy for a day. All right, sip of coffee. Whip number 2. Where's the tag? There it is. Bag made by my friend Amie. Happy little yarn. One of the little otters. They're so cute. All right, this is my melting marl scarf / wrap. So there's a scarf version, and then a wrap. He calls it a narrow scarf and a wide wrap. I'm doing the wide wrap, but the pattern is called scarf. Set that aside. Oh, I love this. I hope I finish my heels pretty fast on Monday so that I can work on this, because I'm obsessed. So this I mixed. So I had my oranges, and then I kind of mixed I don't know if I'm going to use this one. I'm not sure yet. This is what I have left of my yellows. That's right, I finished my orange color. I didn't have a lot of orange. Oh, but these are the colors I'm using right now. Oh, those neon yellows are bringing me life. All right, are you ready? I gotta move my yarn over here so it doesn't get tangled. Oh, look at this. Here it is. I can kind of see through the eyelets in the camera so I can see what I'm doing. Camera's not doing it justice. It's very neon. That's a little better. So, yep, here it is. I have a marker over here. Nope, other side. Right here. So you have to do 3 sections, and then you have to do them 6 times, I think, total. So I decided to put my marker here so then I can easily count my sections. So I'm in the middle of section 2. I think I'm almost done. Let's see, my counter says 6 on it. I think I have to do 8. Yep. So I have to do 8 more rows, and this section will be done. And then we'll move on to section 3. So where that marker was where I was. Where was I? Last week, I was at that marker. So I did section 1 and about half of section 2, or almost section 2. I think section 1 is my favorite with the yarn overs, the chevron, this one right here. But I do like this wave. This wavy one right here. Actually, I think that one's my favorite. I know. This one's not my favorite, section 2, because of the make one rights and the make one's lefts. I think I've got a hang of it now. I forgot to mention that a couple videos ago, I had lots of helpful hints, and I think I got it. It's just after I do section 1 and I do section 2. And then, you know, I keep going, and then after a while I'm like, okay, I'm back to section 2. How do I do make ones and make ones again? Make one rights and lefts. So it just takes a minute. But I think I got it. And I'm holding 2 strands of fingering weight held together. I'm just marling it. It looks kind of, it's like a brownie orange. I didn't have a lot of orange, so I got like one like stripe of like really bright orange. The camera's not doing the color justice. I guess this is a little better back here. But. Yep, that is that. And I'm using US 8s. Yep, US 8, 5mm needle. I like that I'm not increasing or decreasing. So yes, that I-cord cast on was kind of a pain, but once you get through that, it's easy breezy. I don't have to increase or decrease. And my row is like 124 stitches across, so it doesn't take that long to do a row. I just got to pay attention to make sure I grab both strands. Sometimes it's not TV knitting. I got to look at it because it's happened a couple times, but I was able to fix it. Yep. So this scarf is going to be more, it's going to be heavier on the greens, blues, and purple side than the pink, orange, and yellow. So I'm fine with that. All right, let's move my stitch marker. Once I get it off here, I'll show you. It's by Simply Serving. It's my little snowman hot cocoa mug with marshmallows. All right, we'll put them right up here. Maybe. Work with me here, Mr. Snowman. And then we'll see where I get this week. Pretty sure I can get to the green section. Pretty sure I don't have that much yellow yarn left, so. All right, let's put this back in the bag. Maybe it's getting big where I have to fold it a certain way to get it to fit in the bag. Just realized that 3 out of my 4 whips are Scrappy. Scrappy Sunday. Okay, let's get another sip of coffee here. And then it's time for blankets. This episode might be short. I'm kind of running behind today. I was waiting for the washing machine and I got things to do so I can knit. All right, so last Sunday I decided I'm just going to spend the whole day working on my cozy memories. So I did. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So from here to here was Sunday. I did 6 squares. 6. And then Monday through Friday I did 2 squares each, and I did not do any yesterday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I have 25, 26, 27, 28. I have 3 more left for this row, and then 1 more row. So I have 28 more squares. So I think today I'm just going to focus on this. See how many I can get done today. I'm thinking maybe 4. I don't know, we have to, after lunch we have to go to the library. And what time is it right now? It's 10:26. I might ignore some of my other chores today. I need to wash some hand knit socks, but maybe I'll wait till later, because you know what, I have plenty. If I don't wash them today, I got lots. So maybe I'll wait and do that tomorrow or something. I don't know, we'll see. So this is the Coziest Memories by Kemper Ray. I use a US 2. The only modification I did, I do 20 by 20 stitches. I do the same decrease in the pattern. It is a free pattern. I will link it down below. Oh, I forgot to say that. Here I am, almost done with my whips. You can find all the show notes right down there in the description box, or whatever you want to call it, the little chevron arrow thingy-majiggy. I'll have links to where you can find me. I'm most active on Instagram. I'll have all the links to all the patterns, the yarns, the bags, all that good stuff. Oops, I knew I forgot something. So yeah, 28 squares left. And then I'm going to do an I-cord border. I also talked about that in my last episode. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Someone sent me a comment down below. I was talking about, I'm going to use Knitpicks Stroll Dove Heather for the border. I'm going to do an I-cord border. I've been looking at a couple of videos, and Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady had a video, and that was one that I watched. And I'm like, I want to know how much yarn I'm going to need to just do this border. Just out of a rough idea. And I'm like, I have no idea. 1, 2, 3, 100 grams, 50 grams. So they mentioned, how about you go to Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady's project page on Ravelry and see how much she used. And I'm like, oh my word, why didn't I think of that? So thanks for that suggestion. I did look at it, and she said just over 50 grams. Now her blanket wasn't 500 squares. It was like 468 or 86, in the 480 range. So mine's a little bit bigger than hers. Again, I don't know if she did 20 by 20 or if she did a different one. I know she used the same pattern, but I don't know how many stitches she used. Anyway, so I think I'm going to need 2 balls of Knitpicks Stroll. And that, after I figured that out, I'm like, oh my, that is going to take forever. Part of me is like, I don't know if I want to do that. Then part of me is like, well, if you put all that extra yarn on the outside, it's going to be heavier, and then you'll have more meters. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do border. I mean, I like doing I-cord border. It doesn't bother me. But knowing that I'm going to use like somewhere between 50 and 80 grams of yarn just makes it feel like it's going to take forever. But I'm sure it's going to be worth it. I think she did 4 stitch I-cord. I might do 3. I also have the jelly roll pattern, and she had a video with the pattern. That's a paid for pattern, so I'm not going to give too much away. But she had a video on how to do the I-cord border, and she did 3 stitches with the fingering weight. So I might try that. If I don't like it, then maybe I'll go and do 4. But we'll see. Yeah, it's probably going to take me forever. It's probably going to take me a month to do the border. So I don't know. Maybe I'll focus and try to do like an hour a day or something. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just get addicted. I-cord is very, like, zen and repetitive for me, so maybe it won't be as bad as I'm thinking. We'll see. So that's it for that blanket. I'm going to work on that today. All right, my next blanket is my Cozy Comfort Throw by Molly at Homespun House. I'm holding 2 strands of fingering weight together, Knitpicks Stroll Ash, and then my Felici scraps. This one's almost gone. This one's getting close to where I think I'm gonna I have like a huge magic knot ball of Felici, and I kind of want to use it all, but I kind of don't. But if I don't use it, what am I going to do with that? I don't know if I mean, I like this blanket. Do I need another one? Probably not. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. And then I want to make sure I have enough for the I-cord border on this. So I might have to buy yarn. I don't know. I have a few like random, I think I have 2 more balls of this that are like 20 grams or less. And then I think I have 4 left. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. It just came to me. If I buy yarn, I can't count it for stash down. So I think I'll wait until I have 2 balls left of this Stroll, and then I'll marl it with can't talk, with the Knitpicks Stroll Dove Heather. So I'll have light gray and this dark gray. For the border, what do you think? I think I'll do that, so then I don't have to buy yarn. Since I have 6 skeins. Nope, I have, yeah, probably, that one's probably used. I got 6.5-ish skeins. This is what I got done this week. Right where that marker was. I was there last Sunday. This thing is getting heavy. It's getting to the point where it covers my feet, all of my legs, and it's like right in my lap. So it's really close to where I want it to be. I don't want it to be too big. It's getting really heavy. I don't like to pull it up too much because I don't want my needles to snap. But here she is. There are many, many spots where I only picked up 1 strand and not the other. I try to catch them, but sometimes I don't. But that's fine. What's that? Oh, that's where I started a new knot, a magic knot. So yeah, I'm using US 8s for this one. These are my fixed, so it seems like every time I grab the needle, it's the one that doesn't have it on it. Yep, US 8. I bought these before my interchangeable needles. So, and I figured this is a long-term project. Might as well just get fixed needles for these. So yeah, I'm just knitting. It's all garter. It's absolutely glorious. It's so squishy. It's heavy and warm, and this will be counted as double meters for stash down because I'm holding fingering weight double. So this one will probably be more meters than my Cozy Memories. Even though it's smaller, it's because I'm holding fingering weight double. Yeah, I think I kind of estimated my Cozy Memories blanket because each square takes about 4 grams of yarn, and I have 500, so I did some maths. And I think it's close to it's going to be close to 9,000 meters. Dang. It might be more than that once I put that border on. So maybe I'll just suck it up and do the border and it'll be fine. But yeah, this is my cozy comfort throw. I'll move my stitch marker. I've been usually working on this in the evenings. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just want to work on something else. Like tonight, I don't know if I'll work on it tonight. I might want to start one of my heels or something on my sock tonight instead of working on this. But I love it. All right, and that is all of my whips. Mostly scrappy whips. I gotta move my feet because they're falling asleep. I'm almost done though. Ouch. I don't have much to share today. No stash. I've been doing good. I did buy another Haverlin yarn Frankensock kit. It's okay. not going to come until April or March, so I will be using more of my yarn. I got space for it. It's fine. I did not buy a single skein of sock yarn this month. So I call that a win. All right, I think I showed this last week. This is my next cast on for socks, Desert Vista Dye Works. This one is Somebody Loves You, as in the sheep you. And I caked it up. More hot pink. Now, I was a little upset with this yarn. I was winding it up, and one of the plies got snapped or cut or something. I don't know if I did it. I don't know if it happened in the shipping or she did it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I cut it out. I'm like, all right. I like to just have one ball. I usually don't. Like, doing this is just an extra step, and it's not a big deal. But it depends on my mood. If I don't want to do it, I don't. Lately, I haven't been. But when I cut it, it was exactly in the middle. So these are both 50 grams. Well, I think one's 52 and one's 53 or something like that. Or 50 and 51. But I was like, well, that just worked out perfect. I don't think they're going to match. That's okay. Yeah, I think one's going to start with hot pink. And one's going to start with red or that zombie-ish color. I don't know yet. But, yep, I'm going to cast these on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be done by Sunday, by next episode. Positive. Unless something happens and I get sucked in. But I'm really trying to focus on my blankets this winter before it gets warm out. Because I'm not going to want to do an I-cord on that big blanket in the middle of summer. It's not going to work. So I'm trying to finish up these blankets that I just showed. And then I might go back to sock craziness. I still like to knit my socks. I'm trying to finish my blankets before it gets warm out. And that's pretty much it. Life stuff, I guess. It's been really cold. We got some snow. Is it Tuesday night? Wednesday? Wednesday and Tuesday. I had to shovel. It was my turn to shovel. Tear. It wasn't that bad. It was like maybe two or 3 inches. It was fluffy snow, so it didn't hurt my back a little bit, but that's just because I haven't done it in forever. So yeah, I shoveled snow on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember which day it was. I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday. We're supposed to get more snow Wednesday and Thursday. Still unsure about how much, but I think it's definitely going to happen. So I'm probably going to have to shovel that because my husband's going to be working. I don't know. I might get away with it. Because I'm going to... I usually get groceries on Thursdays, but usually I watch the weather. And if we're going to get a snowstorm, I like to go before that. So I think I'm going to get groceries on Tuesday this week. And that way, I don't have to shovel before I get groceries, because that's not going to happen. I'm not doing that. So then, I won't go anywhere the rest of the week. So then maybe my husband will shovel on Saturday. I know, that's a long time with it being on our driveway. I don't know. We'll wait and see. All right. I think that's it. Not a lot is happening this week. It's been cold and snowy. I think today's knitting goals for this week I don't know. I really don't have any knitting goals. I just want to keep knitting on my projects here. Obviously finish those socks and start my DVD socks. That's going to happen. I'm going to try to get as many squares as I can get done today on my Cozy Memories. Did I say I got 16 squares done? I got 16 instead of 14 this week because I did extra on Saturday or Sunday. So I'll probably get more done this week if I do a lot today. Plan on going to the library today, so I don't know how much I'm going to get done. I don't know. Sundays feels like I never get much knitting done, probably because I do this podcast. Then I have to clean up my mess, I have to set up, and I have laundry going. So I guess I will stop rambling and end this so I can get a move on here. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions right down there, or if you just want to say hey, tell me what you're working on. Tell me, oh, I had a weird dream last night. I had a weird knitting dream. We need to pause and stop this right here because my dreams are usually always the same like 2 or 3 dreams over and over and over again. But last night I had a dream about the sea glass tea. And I rarely have dreams about knitting patterns or knitting in general. So I don't know if I should take that as a sign to cast that on. What do you guys think? I was probably going to do self-striping one. The sea glass tea is fingering weight. The sea glass sweater, I think, is DK weight. So I don't know what I should do. Should I do the DK and hold it double? Or should I do the sea glass tee and then maybe do longer sleeves? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I just thought that was weird that I had a dream about the sea glass tee. But then I'm like, I've never knit myself a fingering weight sweater. I've seen a lot of the project pages, and it's very form-fitting, and I don't like that. So I don't know, should I just go up a size? And then it's going to be super wash, so it's going to stretch. I don't know. The whole thing is making me nervous. I don't know if I want to do it. Because I feel like I'm going to make it, it's probably going to be huge. And it's probably not going to look flattering. But I don't like form-fitting shirts. I like t-shirt style. So, I don't know. Can I make a sweater that's a t-shirt? Would I wear it? That's another thing. Would I wear it? I don't know. So that is brewing in my head right now. So we will see. If you have any tips, suggestions, thoughts for me, I'll put them in the comments below. Okay, now I'm really going to end this. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Share if you would like. If you know anybody that would like to watch my awkward little podcast. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.